EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Nashville. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Here's 2nd and 9.
65. Go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third down and 9. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Third and 9.
Cowboy 80.
Jones motioning here. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the left side, and Adams has it.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zones. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball's going to go.
A give to Mitchell. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
On the double. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And, Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On play action, Richardson. This throw right side is caught by Adams. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down for Tennessee.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
60 Eagle. Dragon 60.
Jones motioning here. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
4. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Warrior 70. 70.
From the gun, Richardson. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Come 19, come 19.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's taken in, and he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Shut up. No, no.
They'll run with Mitchell. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Bronco 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right to the air goes Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, 11. 13, Lou.
In motion comes Thomas. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss. on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Go, let's go.
Lawrence. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready. 19, Tiger. Ready.
Out quickly, and it's Adams. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Set. Liking 18. Check. Hurt.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Check go.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A throw right side is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a 1st down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
60
2nd
Eagle,
and
60
12
Eagle.
at the 28-yard line.
60 Maverick.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
70 Lion. Hey, check that. Street.
Jones motioning here. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their 2nd.
Okay, break. Panther 60. Panther, let's go now. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That one caught by Adams. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play in this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Go check.
They send him right out of the slot. And the defense snuffed that one out. It goes down as a completion, but no gain on the play.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Go.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. Good blocking, and he's in. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Tennessee. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this is a big problem going the wrong way. Out of bounds well behind the original line of scrimmage. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go. Hey, I'm gun.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Here we go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Hey, kill. Right, let's go. 30 left.
Tight end motioning left. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
On 1st down, Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Think right open.
ETN now on 1st and 10. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Tight end on the move left. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Easy. Read a 44. Read 54. Think right open.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, run. Eleven. 13, Lou.
Lawrence now. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. Here's Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jaguars 14, Titans 10.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. First and 10.
Red on red. 11. Go. Hey, kill.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 27 on the play.
13 loose. Hey. 30 left. Sink right.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll look deep left sideline. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big play for Jacksonville. 38 yards.
Hey, kill.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Trevor Lawrence, touchdown Jaguars.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They'll send their tight end left. Richardson to throw it here on first down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Jones motioning here. Throwing on second down. Richardson. Open man. Downfield. It is Adams. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun. Richardson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, Hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. That is Josh Hines Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans are able to get it back within a score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A first down throw for Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson operating from the pistol. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
They put Adams in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson taking a shot downfield for Adams.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
Easy. Right, let's go.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Take right open.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
A give for Etienne, heading right. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now?
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They send the tight end in motion. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
Let's go now.
Jones motioning here. A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. Oh, the defense snuffed that one out. He'll lose yardage, mark him back at the 3. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got it. He gets free. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 97 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. And this is taken in by the defense.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. A dive and a catch. Incredible. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
In motion comes Thomas.
Here we go.
They'll look to run. It's Etienne. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Little on now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
21. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Richardson. Going right sideline and complete. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw, it's Richardson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st down, Lawrence. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Going for it all. And this will be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Think right open. Silver.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Let's go.
In motion comes Thomas. Second down, Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Go.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, you know what we used to call those plays? No, 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 yes. Because that's exactly what was going through the mind of the coach on the sideline when the quarterback decided to throw that ball into really tight coverage.
Hey, smash. 30 left. Sink right. Street. Hey, I'm gun. Hot.
They go play action for Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Think right open.
The motion man is Sanders.
Here we go.
Lawrence now on second down. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. He slams it in there, and he is in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are going to extend their lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He's going to look deep for Adams. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way.
Hey, Ron. Easy. Read a 44. Read a 54. There we go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
In motion comes Thomas.
Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A pickup of 44 yards.
Rip, 23.
Here's a run. And that's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Here now, second down and goal. Now here's Lawrence. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
56, Titans 21. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Richardson operating from the pistol. He's going to try it here again. That is caught. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 54 yards. On first down, it's Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season.